Hello and welcome to Nursing Update channel. In this video, we will discuss about Gynecological Nursing MCQ Part 2. The first question is, what is the average fetal weight in India at the time of delivery? Options are 1.5 to 2.5 kg, 2.5 to 3.5 kg, C 3.5 to 4.5 kg, and D 4.5 to 5.5 kg. The answer is B 2.5 to 3.5 kg, the average weight of the fetus at the time of delivery. Next question is, what is the fetoplacental blood volume at term? What is fetoplacental blood volume? Blood volume in the fetus and placenta in the pregnant mother. This is called fetoplacental blood volume. Then options are 115 ml per kg body weight of the fetus, 1 to 5 ml per kg body weight of the fetus, 115 ml per kg body weight of the mother, 1 to 5 ml per kg body weight of the mother. The answer is B 125 ml per kg body weight of the fetus. Next question is, which immunoglobulin can cross the placenta? Options are A immunoglobulin G, B immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin E, and D is immunoglobulin M. The answer is A immunoglobulin G. Immunoglobulin is a antibody which can provide protection to the fetus from the bacteria and virus. It crosses the placenta at 12 weeks or 3 months of pregnancy. In which trimester the fetus starts urine production? Options are first trimester, B second trimester, C third trimester, fourth trimester. The answer is A first trimester. By the end of the first trimester, the nephrons become active and secrete urine. Near the term, the urine production is raised to 650 ml per day. Next question is, what is the color of the meconium? Options are greenish black, red, yellow, or white. The answer is A greenish black. It is the color of the meconium. And next question is, umbilical artery carries option A oxygenated blood, option B deoxygenated blood, option C both A and B are correct, option D none of the above. The answer is B deoxygenated blood. Umbilical artery carries deoxygenated blood. Which is Jacquemus sign? Options are stretch mark on the lower abdomen, edema, bluish discoloration of vagina, increase of the weight. Answer is C bluish discoloration of vagina. This is a Jacquemus sign. Jacquemus sign और बाकी जो भी साइंस है गायनेकोलॉजी में वो हमेशा एमएससी नर्सिंग का जो एग्ज़ाम होता है और बाकी भी जो भी एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम होता है एमएससी नर्सिंग के लिए उसमें रिपीटेडली ये क्वेश्चन आता है. What is the weight of the pregnant uterus at term? 700 gram to 800 gram, 900 gram to 1000 gram, 1200 gram to 1400 gram, 1500 gram to 1800 gram. The answer is B 900 gram to 1000 gram, the weight of the pregnant uterus. Term uterus, not pregnant uterus. At the term, the weight of the uterus is 900 gram to 1000 gram. The contraction of the pregnant uterus is named as Yakmer-Stein, Braxton-Hicks contraction, Brzezinski contraction, none of the above. On which week of gestation the fundal height can palpate at umbilical level? जब भी फंडल हाइट का लेवल पूछेगा ना, हमेशा याद रखना, ये पढ़ना कि वो लेवल कहाँ है, प्यूबिस में है, अम्बिलिकस में है, बिटवीन द प्यूबिस एंड अम्बिलिकस में है, या स्टर्नम तक है. हमेशा लेवल याद रखना, लेवल के हिसाब से इसका वीक आप जान सकते हो. ऑप्शन ए इज 24 वीक, ऑप्शन बी इज 16 वीक, ऑप्शन सी इज 28 वीक, ऑप्शन डी इज 32 वीक. The right answer is option B, 16 week. This is a picture for knowing the level of for knowing the week of gestation by level of fundal height. आप इसको पॉज करके थोड़ा पढ़ सकते हो, जो भी वीक के हिसाब से लेवल दिया गया है. ठीक है. The next question is, this picture denotes which obstetrical grip? A. Fundal grip, B. Lateral grip, C. Paulus grip, D. Pelvic grip. The answer is B. Lateral grip. Obstetrical grip. These are the some obstetrical grip which I want to show you. Fundal grip, 2 lateral grip, 3 Paulus grip and pelvic grip. इसको अच्छे से याद रख लेना, क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन बार बार एंट्रेंस एग्जाम में आता ही है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हिच इज नॉट ए साइन ऑफ ट्रू लेबर पेन? ऑप्शन ए, यूट्राइन कंस्ट्रक्शन एट रेगुलर इंटरवल, ऑप्शन बी, फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ कंस्ट्रक्शन increase gradually, option C, confined to lower abdomen and groin, option D, association with SO. The right answer is option C, confined to lower abdomen and groin. हमेशा याद रखना, पहले भी बोले हैं, always try to clear all the options. ऑप्शन का मीनिंग हमेशा पता होना चाहिए. अगर किसी ऑप्शन का मीनिंग नहीं पता है तो आप गूगल कर लो, अभी गूगल कर लो, ताकि आपको आगे कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो. तो एक क्वेश्चन में हमेशा 4 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाता है इजीली. ओके. एंड द मीनिंग ऑफ सो इज ए blood stained mucus out from the uterus. It is a sign of true labor pain. The next question is, which is not a sign of false labor pain? Dull in nature, option B, not associated with hardening of uterus, option C, they can relieve by enema, option D, associated with SO. The right answer is option D, associated with SO. The next question is, first stage of labor takes how many hours in primigravida mother? Option A, 12 hours, option B, 7 hours, option C, 6 hours, option D, 4 hours. The right answer is option A, 12 hours. Which bone is not a part of fetal skull? Options are sinciput, vertex, occiput, vertebra. These are the not a name of the bones, but question may come like this. Okay, we have to find the right answer. Sinciput, vertex and occiput are all the part of the skull, but vertebra is not a part of the skull. The answer is D, vertebra. This is the picture of fetal skull. You can pause the video and see it. Next question is, the sagittal or longitudinal suture lies between 2 parietal bones, frontal and parietal bone, parietal and occipital bone, temporal and parietal bone. The right answer is option A, 2 parietal bone. The sagittal or longitudinal suture is lies between the 2 parietal bones. Next question is, coronal suture run between dash bones, parietal and frontal bone, parietal and occipital bone, temporal and parietal bone, 2 parietal bone. The right answer is option A, parietal and frontal bone. Next question is, wide gap in the suture line is called A, socket, B, joints, C, fixed joints, D, fontanelle. The wide gap in the suture line is called fontanelle. Here the answer is incorrect. The right answer is option D, fontanelle. Okay, आंसर ए नहीं है, आंसर है fontanelle. वाइड गैप इन द suture लाइन इज कॉल्ड fontanelle. ऑप्शन डी यहाँ पे गलत दिया गया, ठीक है, सॉरी फॉर दैट. Anterior fontanelle is called as A, bregma, B, lambda, C, sinciput, D, occiput. Anterior fontanelle is called as option A, bregma. This is the picture for two fontanelles, anterior and posterior. Anterior one is bregma and posterior one is lambda. Next question is, posterior fontanelle is called as option A, bregma, option B, lambda, option C, sinciput, option D, occiput. The right answer is option B, lambda, posterior fontanelle. Next question is, swelling or edema of infant's scalp that appear as a lump or bump on their head shortly after delivery. It is the edema or swelling of the infant's scalp. Options are caput succidum, periosteum, pedal edema, scalp edema. The right answer is option A, caput succidum. The next question is, which is not a objective of antenatal care? Option A, to screen the high risk cases. Option B, to prevent or detect and treat at the earliest any complication. To ensure continued risk assessment and to provide ongoing primary. The option D is provide empowerment to women. The right answer is option D, provide empowerment to women. Next question is, pregnant state both present and past irrespective of the period of gestation is called as. Four options are A, gravida, B, parity, option C, multipara, option D, nullipara. The question is, pregnant state both present and past irrespective of the period of gestation is called as gravida, parity, multipara or nullipara. The right answer is option A, gravida. Next question is, a state of previous pregnancy beyond the period of viability. Option A, gravida, option B, parity, option C, multipara. A mother who delivered twins in first pregnancy, what will be the para and gravida number of that woman? Options are option A, gravida 2, para 2, option B, gravida 0, para 0, option C, gravida 1, para 1, option D, gravida 2, para 1. Right option is option C, gravida 1 and para 1. These are the some terminology I given. A nullipara, primipara, a multigravida, a nulligravida, a primigravida, multipara, all are there. You can skip the video and read it. Okay. And here also again I have given the picture for the no gestation age according to the level of the fundal height of the uterus. Next question is, how many minimum antenatal health visit need for a pregnant mother? Option A 6, option B 5, option C 4, option D 3. The right option is option C, minimum 4. Formula for counting the expected delivery date, EDD. Option A, last day of menstrual bleeding plus 9 months plus 10 days. Option B, first day of menstruation plus 10 months. Option C, first day of menstruation plus 9 months plus 7 days. Option D, date of ovulation plus 9 months plus 7 days. The right answer is option C, first day of menstruation plus 9 months plus 7 days. Next question is, what is the prophylactic dose of iron folic acid tablet for pregnant women? Option A, iron 50 mg and folic acid 50 mg. B, iron 100 mg and folic acid 0.5 mg. Option C, iron 100 mg and folic acid 100 mg. Option D, iron 0.5 mg and folic acid 100 mg. The right option is option B, iron 100 mg and folic acid 0.5 mg. This is the prophylactic dose of iron and folic acid tablet for pregnant women. Next question is, how much calorie required for a pregnant woman per day? A, 2200 calorie. B, 2500 calorie. C, 3000 calorie. D, 3500 calorie. The right option is option B, 25 calorie per day. This is the some nutritional chart required for the pregnant women given here. You can skip the video and read it. Okay. The next question is, folic acid tablet to a pregnant woman is prophylaxis for only folic acid tablet. क्यों दिया जाता है प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन को? ऑप्शन ए, न्यूरल डिफेक्ट. ऑप्शन बी, डाउन सिंड्रोम. ऑप्शन सी, क्लेफ्ट लिप और क्लेफ्ट पैलेट. ऑप्शन डी, फ्राजिल एक्स सिंड्रोम. Right answer is option A, neural tip defect. This is the most important question and very common question for the competitive exams. Thank you so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe.